Now I'm going to talk about pages and posts. The bulk of your time using WordPress will be using pages and posts, producing them or modifying them, moving them around, doing whatever you want with them. What's the difference between a page and a post in WordPress? Well, they're almost identical. Posts are the basic building blocks of a blog. On the main page of the blog, they will appear in sequence. As an example, here's a famous blog by Seth Godin. And up here we have his most recent post up at the top. It's got the title, the text. Scroll down, and here at the bottom it says it was posted by Seth Godin on October 1st, 2007. And it may or may not give the person's name, it may or may not give exactly those details, or this information could be up at the top with the title. It depends, but that's the basic structure for a blog. And then if I scroll down, this is the second most recent post that he did. And down further, this is the third most recent post. And if I go down far enough, it will show me the most oldest post that he did that's still showing up on the front page of the blog. So his blog looks like it's set to show maybe the last 10 posts, and before that you'd have to go into the archives to see his posts. So if I go down here, you see the archives. I can say show me all of the posts for April of 2007, and it'll show me all of those posts. Here's another blog. This one is about quilting, and the title of this post is "It's a Wrap." You see, obviously people can put photographs in their blog posts. They can put videos, links to other sites, anything they want. And here it says the date that it was posted, and in QATV, and that means it was posted in that category. So there are lots of different ways to view blog posts. If you go to the front page for the blog, you'll see a sequential list. So notice if I click up here, the title is actually a link, and that will take me to a page that only shows that post. I can also look by category, so show me all of the posts under the musings category, for instance. And as with the Seth Godin example, I can say show me everything from April of 2007. So blogs are set up to constantly change. As you add new information, the old information gets pushed down, and so it's a sequential stream of information where you can still access all the information, but the new stuff floats to the top. Pages, on the other hand, are meant to be static, so-called, and they appear in the same place on your site and don't change much. Some classic examples would be a home page or an About Us page, a services page. Those would be classic examples for a small brochure site. So let's go in and create a new page to see what that looks like. So I'm logged into the WordPress dashboard, and if your admin menus at the top look a little different, that's because I have the Advanced Admin Menus plugin installed, and so I get to go right page and just go down here like a regular drop-down menu, like these. I'll show you what the standard menu configuration looks like when you don't have that plugin installed. So now I'm back at the dashboard again, and I deinstalled the Advanced Admin Menus plugin. And you see it still says right up here, but I have to click on that, wait, and then go down here and say Right Page. So it does the same thing, but I really like the advanced admin menu because it makes it a little quicker and easier to use. So now here we are back with the advanced admin menu on again, and I'm going to go Right Page. And it's going to take me to a new blank window where I can type in the text for my new page. So the new page is going to be called How We Work. And if this was a real page, it would talk about how somebody's business operated and give clients the information they needed to know. But I'm going to magically paste in some lorem ipsum text. That is pseudo-Latin text which designers use in place of real text when they don't have any real text to use. So if you ever see this, something that looks like this, it's not Latin, it's not another weird language, it's pseudo-Latin used by designers. So you'll see that this is a pretty standard looking window. It gives you some basic formatting options. So if I want to expand the window, I can click on this little rectangle, this little triangle down here, and click and then drag. It gives me a larger area, or I can make it smaller again. So that's kind of nice. And I can select text and format it with the formatting buttons up here. So I can click B for bold, I for italic. So pretty simple. If I want to add a bulleted list, I can hit return, click on the bulleted list button, and type away. It's pretty simple. If I want to do, I'll click the button again to turn off the bulleted list, and then I can click the 1, 2, 3 button to give me a numbered list. I can add links by selecting text and then clicking the link button. So let's just make a link to Yahoo. And that's basically how that works. Now, if I'm working on a long page that has a lot of text in it, which you might, I could click Save and Continue Editing just to make sure that my draft was saved, basically. And you'll notice here where it says Save and Continue Editing, Save and Publish. Now, the button that says Publish is only there because this page has never been published. Once the page has been published, this button will disappear. So I can click Publish. Let's say I like it, I like how it is, I don't have to change anything. And now I want to click on View Site. This is using the default WordPress template Kubrick, so it's very generic looking. And here's my page, How We Work, that we just created. So if I click on the link, here it is. Now, you'll notice that the text doesn't look exactly the same as it did in the edit window. That's because in WordPress, you're really separating the content from the formatting to a great extent. That's a concept that I might really go into in another video, but for now, just notice that the important thing was that you type in the words, you gave it the basic formatting you needed to, and you can allow the template here, the theme that's selected, to do the final styling on it, and don't worry that it's not the same font as you were using before when you were editing it.